This is the Ukraine capital, Kyiv, just one day before the Paris meeting. And it shows the pressure President Volodymyr Zelensky is facing. While many Ukrainians want an end to what is described as Europe's forgotten war, these protesters accuse him of surrendering to Russian President Vladimir Putin. Zelensky was elected in May on his promise to end the war that began in 2014 when Russian-backed separatists occupied cities in the east of Ukraine. It's not only cost thousands of lives, but also destroyed large parts of the country, taking a huge toll on the economy. In 2016, peace talks stalled, with both Ukraine and Russia accusing each other of violating agreements. But after becoming president, Zelensky broke the stalemate by agreeing to have elections in Russian-backed territories and allowing them a special status. Both nations exchanged prisoners and some troops were withdrawn. All conditions are in place for a return to the negotiating table, but expectations for a major breakthrough are low. There are almost daily ceasefire violations and there's little trust between the two sides. But analysts say the fact that the talks are happening suggests that Putin is looking for a positive outcome. And that's perhaps because another part of Ukraine is not up for negotiations in Paris, Crimea, which was annexed by Russia 5 years ago.
We took Crimea, and the West will just accept this because they are interested to go back to business as usual. The main outcome of the Normandy talks for Putin is the fact that he is welcome again in Europe's power circles.
This is exactly what these protesters in Kyiv fear most, that European leaders, tired of the war and sanctions against Russia, could force Zelensky to accept major compromises. For example, in the timing of the elections in the territories at the center of the conflict. Zelensky insists they can only be held after troops have pulled out, but Russia does not agree. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Moscow.